when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo, Tyler Hero out there with Robinson. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position. Now here is Robinson. Kicks it out to Hero. They set the pick. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot's good by Hero.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Outside, Hero. No good from outside. And here are the Thunder now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Now, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
Now, Hero, a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Throws it up high. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 31 points in the win against New Orleans.
You could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
Hero from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Puts it up from 12. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And Miami making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Shot's good by Hero.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Alex Caruso is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A moment here now to see the numbers for Tyler Hero.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Rozier. Banked in off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Rozier. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Nice defense from Wallace. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Hero. Rozier against Dort. Hero from long range. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hero's got 11.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Caruso finds Williams. Back to Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hero, and that one's good. Caruso. There's a minute left in the first. Inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
And Adebayo sends it back, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dort. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Mitchell. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. To the middle. And stolen by Wiggins. Wiggins against Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in, and it's good for 2. He's got 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Rozier. That's good from 17 feet away.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Yeah, possibly.
We've got Williams. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Caruso in its small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Miami with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Heat. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, both of these clubs have really been good from the free throw line. I mean, the focus is there, and the numbers would back that up.
Thunder trailing by 6. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. Now here's Wiggins. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jovic. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. Heat also with a sub. Highsmith is checked in. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rozier, the pass to Mitchell. Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. They grab their own miss. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Last time they met was in Miami.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the drought. And it's Rozier missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at the Heat. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
And when you look at Miami, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Now, here's Rozier. 9 points last game out. Count it, good.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Here's Hero. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 13 points for Tyler Hero.
They feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
Here's Hartenstein, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
He's off on the first. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the second free throw, good. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
Now, Dort. After Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Williams. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He gets it in there. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hero against Caruso. Floats one up, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Holmgren. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
Well, Wiggins, the theft, that starts to bring.
Williams scanning the floor. From In the low post, it goes. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Oh, he got it to go.
Patient. Bam. Woo.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to happen differently on defense in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity. And we just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be aggressive, but more consistent with it.
Well, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. You got to be feeling pretty good if you're one of the teams at the top of your conference.
It's a huge confidence boost. Let you know that they're doing the right thing right now.
As if you ever needed a confidence boost. You always think you're doing everything right.
Well, oh my gosh, look, who's talking? Are you serious? Ernie, you hear this?
I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about you.
I tuned out a long time ago. Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You got to like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the floor for Miami, Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his three. The Heat leading by 3. Robinson finds Adebayo. Basket good.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Outside, Dort. Here's Holmgren. And off the front, and in it goes. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Back to Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dort passes to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here is Robinson. Still scoreless. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Dort for the tie. And the layup is up and in. Dort's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Outside, Robinson. Here's Hero. He's got 20. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander for the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades. And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Thunder. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And you know, for the Thunder, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Nice unselfishness in the screen and roll. Wiggins demonstrating a willingness to get it to his teammates.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shea Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Now, Hero. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wiggins missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Scores off the crossover. 15 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
pass, Robinson. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Hero kicks to Wiggins. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hero. And the shot is good. Hero's got 22 points.
And this is simply what Hero does, finding and making shots.
To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
First one falls for him.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Williams against Anderson. High, arcing shot. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Highsmith the pass to Anderson. Outside, Hero. Launches a 3. No good. Shot missing. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. Here's Wallace. The shot will not fall.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Tries the spin move. Rozier looking around. Anderson with the screen for Rozier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 1.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Now here's Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Rozier. Wallace misses.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Highsmith the pass to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. For the Thunder, Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Davion Mitchell. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Erik Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Tyler Hero's bucket. Hero against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Outside Rozier. Over Joe. And it's Rozier missing. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. The lead is 2. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. There's Hero with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Isaiah Joe. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Hero. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
SGA with some good movement, creating an easy opportunity for a teammate.
Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Hero against Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson misses. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Hero finds Wiggins. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 3. It's Williams with the drive. Can't connect from short range. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Hero against Hartenstein. Outside for Robinson. Now Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 5-point Thunder lead.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game? SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hero passes to Adebayo. Hero kicks to Adebayo. 6 feet out. Hero no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
.26 seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. And here are the Heat now. 6-point game. Hero no good. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But, hey, never say never.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. That's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.